The friar commends the wife of Bath for her tale, and true to his promise made, between her prologue and tale, announces that he will now tell a story about a summoner. Though he insists he does not wish to offend the summoner travelling with them, he remarks that summoners are notorious for fornication and lewd behaviour. The summoner outwardly remains calm, but hints that he will retaliate with his own tale about friars. Summoners, whom the friar criticizes, issue church summons to sinners, threatening excommunication, unless they pay indulgences, sums that corrupt summoners often pocket. The host quiets their dispute, and the friar begins his tale. The friar's tale is about an archdeacon, who zealously enforced the church's laws against fornication, witchcraft, and lechery, with lechers receiving the harshest penalties, paying hefty tithes to the church. The archdeacon had a summoner adept at exposing lechers, despite being morally corrupt himself. Friars, the friar notes, are beyond the summoner's jurisdiction, prompting the summoner to interrupt. The host, however, allows the friar to continue his attack on summoners. The summoner in the friar's tale targeted only those with enough money to pay the church, keeping half the fines for himself. He was a thief and a bawd, colluding with prostitutes, who revealed their clients, in exchange for protection and sexual favors. One day, while en route to summon an old widow, the summoner met a yeoman in a green jacket. The summoner lied, claiming to be a bailiff, since his true profession was despised. The yeoman offered him hospitality, and they travelled together. The summoner inquired about the yeoman's wealth, planning to rob him later. The yeoman admitted to living by extortion and theft, and the summoner confessed to the same. They shared their villainy until the yeoman revealed he was a fiend from hell. The summoner, shocked, asked why the fiend was in human form, and the fiend explained he took such shapes on earth as necessary. He added that devils sometimes serve as God's instruments, and ominously told the summoner they would meet again, giving him a more profound experience of hell than described by Dante or Virgil. The summoner suggested they continue their respective dishonest pursuits. As they travelled, they encountered a carter, whose wagon, loaded with hay, was stuck in the mud. The carter cursed, wishing the devil to take his horses, cart, and hay. The summoner urged the fiend to seize them, but the fiend noted that the carter's words did not reflect his true intentions. Encouraged by the fiend, the carter prayed, and his horses pulled the wagon free from the mud. Next, they visited the widow. The summoner presented her with a notice to appear before the archdeacon, threatening excommunication. The widow, too ill to travel, asked if she could pay the summoner to represent her. He demanded 12 pence, which she deemed excessive, declaring herself innocent. The summoner then demanded her new pan, falsely claiming he had paid her fine for allegedly cuckolding her husband. Outraged, the widow cursed the summoner, giving his body to the devil. The fiend, hearing this, declared that the summoner would be in hell by nightfall. With that, the fiend and the summoner vanished into hell, a fitting end for such a corrupt soul.